How old do you have to be to get a tattoo? Well, that's a good question. I think multiple people are going to be asking this question. Predominantly minors themselves, curious how old they have to be to get tattooed. Those minors' parents or guardians. And then, of course, those of us within the industry, us tattoo artists, wondering what age is appropriate. My name is Ben Shaw. I'm a 22-year tattoo artist and business owner. I also served for better part of a decade on the New Mexico Regulation and Licensing Department, overseeing body art throughout the entire state. And through my experience, I've had this question and this topic come up over and over and over again. Not to mention, had some recent experience with it. But we'll get to that in a little bit. First off, what is the law behind tattooing minors? Well, you can't tattoo anyone under the age of 18. Except, most states will allow a parent or guardian to sign for them. I believe the list is Arkansas, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, Oklahoma, and Wisconsin. You have to be 18 regardless. Every other state, a parent or guardian could sign for you. Now here in New Mexico, in our state rules, it does not actually delineate the specific age that you could tattoo a minor, just saying that a parent or guardian could sign for them. So essentially they could be any age. So then it gets into a question of ethics. And we have to start asking ourselves some honest, true, authentic questions. And we want to start with those minors. And I want to speak directly to that demographic. As a minor, I get it. Tattoos are awesome. I wanted to get tattoos as early as 12 years old. And I got some when I was pretty young. And I learned from my mistakes. You see, not everyone's going to grow at the same rate. Right? Some of us grow a little bit slower. And we're a little bit smaller at our age. So getting a tattoo in a place that after some rapid growth, right, some physiological changes, well, it can contort and distort that image. Trust me, I know. But also, we have to keep in mind subject matter. When I was 12 years old and I wanted to get my first tattoo, I'm glad I didn't, because I'd have some Ninja Turtle tattooed on me somewhere. Right? We have to really think about what we want to put on our bodies for the rest of our lives. And what I always suggest, if you're determined and you want to get that tattoo, sit on it. If you can wait until adulthood, great. If not, at least sit on it for a year. And then finally, you have to always keep in mind health and safety. Many people don't realize that it's not just a pretty decal. This is essentially a minor topical surgery. We are poking holes in your epidermis and injecting ink molecules into the dermis, creating a wound. Infection is a true risk, so you have to make sure that you're doing it safely and properly and professionally. Now, for my parents and guardians, we have to ask ourselves, do I want to get my kid or the kid I'm responsible for a tattoo just to shut them up? Right? Just to give in to their whims? Or is it something they truly deserve? Have they really thought through it? Right? These are the questions we want to ask ourselves. But in the past, I've had people approach me saying that their minor is going to get tattooed or has gotten tattooed illegally and improperly already, and they're asking me to help. So they've already gotten that bad tattoo. Please, Ben, help me fix it up. Or, hey, my daughter says if I don't get her tattooed in our studio, she's going to go let her cousin do it in the garage, right? So there's those situations that we always have to kind of address. But you want to take all these concerns to us, the professionals. Now I want to speak to the tattoo community, right? What is appropriate? Right? At what point is money more important than ethics? Honestly, I don't think most professional tattoo artists would touch a child with a tattoo needle, right? Anyone under the age of 16 should not even be contemplating getting tattooed. And I even think 16 is a little young. But we have to ask these minors. We have to ask these parents and guardians, what is their true motives for getting tattooed? As a tattoo artist, we have a huge influence on people. When we're tattooing them, we're building this really intimate bond of trust and acceptance of pain. And so the things you say to them can influence them. You can inspire them. You can inspire that minor to wait until they're 18. You can inspire that parent or guardian to hold firm and hold out. And if it just has to be done, at least you can take them through a safe procedure in the most optimal way, and at least push them to wait, like I said, until that age of 16. Now, if it is something that just has to be done, we just have to be careful, we have to be mindful as a professional that, well, we don't get in trouble. Meaning that sometimes a minor's parents are divorced, no longer together. But in the past, I've seen one of the parents sign for a minor to get the tattoo without the other's approval or awareness. And then, who gets in trouble for that? The tattoo artist. So I always highly recommend that if you're going to end up tattooing a minor, which preferably nothing under 16, that you will have them sign and notarize a document stating that you are legally allowed and held not liable to tattoo this minor. It's very important. I've seen a lot of tattoo artists get in trouble for this. So I hope this information was helpful. I truly enjoy being able to share this because tattooing has been amazing to me. You see, after 22 years, it has helped support me and my family. I've seen it do amazing things for my tattoo mates. And I'd love to see it be better than when I came to it. So I'm here to answer questions that I can, because it is through education that we can truly protect and safeguard our industry. I continue to be, and look to be, that tattooer at arms, fighting to safeguard tattooing from overregulation. I look forward to your questions, your insights, and your comments. And together, let's make the industry better.